What's up, YouTube? We're back in the car. We are back in Erie, and we are on our way to the pro shop. And I picked up Dad. And there's Dad.
Hello, YouTube viewers.
And it's just like the old days. We picked up Dad. We're going to the pro shop, except Dad's not paying anymore. So we're going to go. We're going to get fitted for the first time in 10, 15 years. And hopefully we'll walk out. Maybe not. But we're going to try and order 2 balls today, and then we'll see if that helps. But we came straight up here after bowling. I still got the tape on the hand, and we're going to head over to the shop and see you over there. Okay, so apologies. That wasn't a whole lot to show you. We weren't able to film the pro shop, so I'll have to talk it all over with you once I get home. So we are on the road. We're heading back down to Pittsburgh, and we'll show you what I bought. See you soon. So we're back home, and we did get 2 bowling balls. You may have seen, if you watched this short this week, that one of the bowling balls is from 900 Global and one is from Storm. Did any of you take any guesses as to what they are? Because we're about to find out right now. So let's take a look. Ball number 1. We have is from Storm. What is it going to be? Let's take a look, shall we? We have the Storm Ice Teal. We decided to get that for our spare ball, which should be a hint if you have any ideas what the next ball is going to be, because the teal color of that should be a little bit of a hint. So without further ado, let's see what the next one is. From 900 Global, what's it going to be? We got the Cove. That is the ball we got to replace our Wicked Siege. So, out of all the balls that we tried at the demo day, you may remember that was the only Storm ball that I mentioned that I was comfortable with. Out of all the Storm bowling balls, the only one that consistently felt good for me was the 900 Global Cove. Lo and behold, longtime Brunswick user, I have walked away with a 900 Global Cove as my mid ball, and I have gotten a Storm Ice for my spare ball. And we'll be looking to build out our arsenal probably through the spring. We'll get another 2 balls, so we'll have 3 total and then the spare ball. But that's what we got. We got our 900 Global Cove, and we'll go over some of the specs here now. As a reminder, the Cove is going to replace my current ball, which was the Brunswick Wicked Siege. This ball was 16 pounds, the Cove is now going to be 15 pounds. Hopefully that's going to help my hand issues a little bit, and hopefully that will also help me maybe getting some more rotation on the ball also. It's not going to help my ball speed get down, but hopefully maybe I can get the revs up to match with my ball speed. So let's go over the stats a little bit. We got the Cove, which is from 900 Global, and it has a symmetrical Magma AI core. It's got the R85 hybrid reactive core cover stock. It has an RG of 2.49 and a diff of 0.044. Coming from the Wicked Siege, which had an asymmetric mace core, Propel X cover stock, and an RG of 2.579 and a diff of 050. So I wanted to get you guys my drilling layout of the new balls, but I forgot. So if I do get them, I'll put them in the comments below for you guys to see what drilling layout was put on the ball. I'm hoping to get my measurements and everything too. And I can put all those in the comment for you if I get them. Otherwise, sorry, I forgot. But the big thing was, the big differences between the Wicked Siege and the balls I got drilled now were that my fingers, the ball driller that drilled my Brunswick, pitched the fingers in. So they weren't neutral, they were actually pitched in. And so that was probably putting strain on my hand. So one of the things we did is we put some negative pitch on my fingers. That's going to alleviate the pressure on my hand, put more of it into my palm. And so hopefully my hand will feel a little bit better between that and the 15 pounds instead of the 16 pounds. So hopefully I can get those numbers for you and put them in the comments. Otherwise, sorry, I'll try and get them for you later. And the other big thing that I will note the difference is, for all of you bowlers from a long time ago who haven't been bowling recently, I'm going to show you some of the latest innovation that I didn't know about until just recently when I was looking at coming back to the sport. So one of the big things of doing the sport in the past was that when you're a one-handed bowler, you get your thumb drilled, and sometimes if you get multiple balls, you might have a different feeling from one ball to the next because the thumb might not be exactly the same, or you might have tape in one ball and then not in the other. And when you go to switch balls, you have to make sure that the tape is the same so that you get the same feeling between balls. But most of the time it was experimentation, and sometimes you get stuck with not having the same feeling from ball to ball in your hand. And so, you know, your typical bowling ball had a drilled thumb. Right? This is my Wicked Siege, typical drilled thumb. I actually used to have the balance hole in this, which got filled in recently. But now we have what are called insert systems. What this is it is a socket. If you're not familiar, it's a socket. And it lets you swap the thumb insert in and out. This way, you can have the same feeling in your thumb from ball to ball. You don't have to worry about making sure the tape is the same from one ball to the other. You simply switch the socket out when you go to switch balls. And this is something completely new to me until maybe the last year when I started looking at coming back to bowling. And it's really simple. You can usually do it with your thumb. Since these are brand new, it hasn't been broken in yet, so I still can't get them to come out with the thumb. So you got this tool here, and basically I can just sit here and put the tool in, get it to click. Once it clicks, just pop it out. This is the Joe Pro thumb grip system. And I can get multiple sizes of these. So if my thumb starts to swell, I can swap it out. You'll see this one. And one of the reasons he recommended this system to me was because of the triple locks on it, and also the screwing, the threading down the side. But this allows me to go ball to ball and maintain that same feeling. There you go. And I popped it back in, and now my socket's back in the ball. So completely new system to me. Something I never saw before, like I said, until maybe this past year. And so I'm very excited about it. It was something that I used for the first time the demo day. It was very interesting, and I was sold on it when it was time to get my ball, because I know the struggles I had going ball to ball when I bowled youth league and having a bunch of different bowling balls and having to switch between the feeling in my thumb between differently drilled balls. So yeah, there you go. There's one of the new things that we are dealing with here. So there's the new balls, guys. We got the Cove and the Ice. And drop your comments below on what you think of the pick, how you think they'll work for me. Anybody that has experience with the Cove, let me know what you think about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stick around for the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Later, guys.